Under the theme, we have enabled and established the Agri-Youth. Time to scale them up to feed Ghana. The fourth edition of the Agricultural Students Career Guidance and Mentorship Dialogue Bootcamp seeks to empower the Ghanaian youth in a futuristic way that also feeds into the country's agricultural objective of achieving food security while providing sustainable employment. The bootcamp, an initiative by AGRIHOUSE Foundation, has trained and mentored about 600 students directly and about 20,000 students indirectly. Through the AG-STAD initiative, business clubs have been set up in about 10 institutions where students have come up with agribusiness ideas, grown them and nurtured them into real businesses. Speaking at the launch of the program, Member of Parliament for Klote Kwale, Zaneto Ajiman-Rawlings, highlighted the need for the youth to take up agriculture as it has the potential of giving the country a greater advantage in the African Continental Free Trade Agreement.
It is your ability to transform your knowledge into something practical that makes sense, that helps to feed us as a nation, that puts money in your pocket. It's sustainable, it's profitable, and it's definitely worthwhile. And I'm so happy about the gentleman who was talking about the mushrooms as well. What he didn't mention to you is the nutritional value of mushrooms. The important thing is, as we look into agric, as we look at the yield and the profits that we make, let's also look at the nutritional value. And I think if ever there was a time to pay attention to what is in your food, it's now with COVID. We must look into more research and development on the things that we are, whether it's the crops that we're producing and so on and so forth, to see how can we even use that to build on a supplement industry. We have a huge youthful population, not just here, but across the continent. And if there was ever a time to make use of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, this is it. Let us not keep relying on handouts from elsewhere. Let's not keep relying on aid. But how do we do this? It's in translating this knowledge that we have. And the way you're doing it is the way to go.
She added that for the country to realize the full potential of the sector, financial support for farmers should be made readily available.
Indeed, the support of the financial services and development of business in the agri-industry is so crucial. The entire value chain. There are so many gaps we have, whether it's from post-harvest losses or whether it's just from not understanding how to brand and ensure that your product is competitive in the market, not just here but abroad. Blue skies should not be the only blue skies. We should have enough companies doing what they do so that Blue Skies is not the only company that is highlighted every single time. They've managed to keep their standards. They've managed to maintain that competitive place in the market. But others can do it too. They need that kind of support.